Hey there, sports fans. I'm Ann, your go-to gal for all the wild twists in the world of soccer. Welcome to Epic Sports Shenanigans, the YouTube channel where we dive into the hilarious highs, heartbreaking lows, and everything in between that makes sports the ultimate roller coaster.
What's up, legends? I'm Kay, the guy who turns sports scandals into stand-up comedy gold. You are tuned into Epic Sports Shenanigans, your one-stop shop for the funniest, most epic breakdowns of the game's biggest shenanigans, because who says sports can't be a laugh riot?
It's Rodrigo, and it's Benzema, and that's what he does, stealing in, Karim Benzema. And here is Benzema, and that is history, 227 Primera goals. He's hungry for goals, Karim Benzema, and he lays down.
What can he conjure up? It's a ball into the box, and Benzema, from close range, he wasn't going to miss that. Still Benzema! Took his time, found his spot. Wonderful goal from down the cross. Oh, what a goal that is! Magnificent improvisation from Karim Benzema. It's a hat-trick for the Frenchman.
Karim Benzema, despite helping Al-Ittihad become champions and winning the King's Cup last season, unbelievable, was having nightmare negotiations over extending his deal past 2026. Oh, it gets even wilder.
Al-Ittihad slides over an offer that's basically,
Play for free, but hey, keep all your image rights profits.
wow, just wow.
Boom! Talks implode faster than the House of Cards in a windstorm, and in swoops Al-Hilal like a knight in shining armor. They snag the Ballon d'Or beast before the window slams shut, ripping up his old contract. It gets personal now.
Cristiano Ronaldo, Al-Nassr's captain and Benzema's old Real Madrid bro, is fuming. Ronaldo didn't want Al-Hilal beefing up their squad anymore. He went on strike trying to sabotage the move.
What's the latest on Benzema?
Benzema shuts it down cold by saying, "No one can force anything on me."
Oof, that's the mic drop of independence. Now the title race is a pressure cooker. Al-Hilal is leading Al-Nassr by a single point.
Absolutely, the pressure is on.
Benzema is a goal-scoring machine. This transfer is like tossing gasoline on a bonfire.
Absolutely, the defense won't know what hit them.
We're going to start with Cristiano Ronaldo, whose future in Saudi Arabia is in doubt after going on strike, would you believe? It's quite the story, isn't it? Our chief correspondent, Carver Solakul, has joined me now to discuss it in depth. It's quite extraordinary, given what he gets paid per day, that he is going on strike. What are the reasons behind this strike?
I mean, first of all, his pay packet is supposed to be £500,000 a day, but he's unhappy, and the reason he's unhappy is that he plays for a club called Al-Nassr. Now, they're one of the 4 clubs who are majority owned, by the Saudi Arabian Sovereign Wealth Fund, and he feels that the other 3 clubs are getting preferential treatment. They are being backed more in the transfer market.
Okay.
So he missed Al-Nassr's game against Al-Riyadh yesterday, even though there was nothing wrong with him. He's not injured. He didn't play. He wasn't in the squad. Al-Nassr won 1-0. But he's on strike because he's so unhappy.
Didn't get away with this at United, did he? He got put in his box at United.
That's right.
Irrespective of how big a superstar he
Yeah.
thought he was.
Yeah.
You know, he was sat crying like a little child on Piers Morgan's show, orchestrating an exit strategy for himself because he couldn't cope with the fact that people weren't wiping his backside and telling him how wonderful he is.
They are, of course, surprised that he is unhappy, not just because of his pay packet, because of the fact that, you know, he seemed to have been totally happy and he's very involved in the way Al-Nassr are run. Some of the key people at Al-Nassr are people who've been placed there because they're close to Ronaldo.
He is so upset that he reportedly pulled himself out of Al-Nassr's match yesterday.
In protest.
So frustrated. In protest. I mean, do you think that he has justification? He's justified here for being upset about all of this?
Ronaldo is always comparing himself with Messi. Despite what Ronaldo earns, he knows that Messi would have eclipsed his earnings if he had decided to go to the Saudi Pro League. Al-Hilal's president revealed that Messi turned down an incredible $1.5 billion offer.
No, I have to decline this.
This was for Messi to join the Saudi Arabian side, easily the biggest contract ever offered in the history of sports. He decided to join Inter Miami and the MLS.
Due to Messi's decision, MLS and Saudi Arabia have emerged as rivals to become the biggest soccer league outside of Europe. The 2 leagues are spearheaded by old rivals Messi leading MLS and Cristiano Ronaldo leading Saudi Pro League.
I think one stark difference is you look at what's been in the trophy cabinet for Lionel Messi, right, in Major League Soccer. From the onset, he came and delivered, won a trophy. You look at the goals that Cristiano Ronaldo scored and the milestones he's reaching towards. He will get the 1,000 goals that he promised he would get. But there's a lot of dust in the trophy cabinet right now. And so I think he is justified in terms of his frustration with, you know, ownership as a whole of, hey, why not me? Why not my team? But at the end of the day, man, this is petty. I think there's a bit of pettiness in this. It's a spoiled child right now, right? Because Al-Nassr, they've spent money.
But they haven't
spent a ton of money, and they haven't won anything.
Yeah.
I think if you look at the amount of transfer business that the 4 clubs who are majority owned by the Sovereign Wealth Fund have done, you would see actually that Al-Nassr have spent a lot of money. And not just on Cristiano Ronaldo's
have they got anything
wages.
left?
I mean that's a good point. But I think we can look at how much money they've all spent and the players they've spent money on. For instance, look, that is Al-Nassr. They have signed Cristiano Ronaldo, Sadio Mane, Aymeric Laporte, John Duran, who's now left, Al-Hilal, who are like the Real Madrid of Saudi football, Karim Benzema, Neymar, he's gone, Ruben Neves, Theo Hernandez, João Cancelo. And the other 2 clubs who are backed by the Sovereign Wealth Fund, Al-Ahly in Jeddah, they've got Riyad Mahrez, Firmino, Ivan Toney, and of course Al-Ittihad, they had Karim Benzema until yesterday, and N'Golo Kante, Fabinho, Moussa Diaby, Steven Bergwijn. So I think somebody needs to show this to Cristiano Ronaldo. They need to show that to Cristiano Ronaldo. I think that is what Saudi officials will be telling him.
How long do you think he can withstand this before he does leave?
It's interesting because I wanted to talk about this because if he leaves without winning a trophy, he's accepting defeat and accepting that this was the wrong move for him. Every interview he does, any interview he does, he himself compares himself to Lionel Messi and compares the moves and who he's trying to compare himself to. Messi went to Major League Soccer and is having loads of success, just won a league title, won the League's Cup. He is universally loved. This league kind of revolves around Lionel Messi. And he's going to leave Saudi after he made the decision to go to Saudi, rivaling Messi, going to Major League Soccer, and doesn't win anything. He hasn't won a league title of any kind since 2020 with Juventus. He's won a couple of trophies, but no league titles since then. I do think that it'll be an interesting move. He says, I'm going to leave now without winning anything and kind of accepting, maybe I didn't make the right move. And who's going to sign him now? From a marketing perspective, a ton of clubs, of course, would want him. From a footballing perspective, what league will he still go out and have loads of success and score tons of goals and be able to win trophies with that club?
Well, what do I think of it? I think he's an exceptional item. I don't take the Saudi League particularly seriously. I don't think it is what people have created it to be. 2 or 3 years ago, it was going to be a major disruptor. No, it wasn't. No, it hasn't been.
Yeah.
It's done is been a retirement home for former top players.
Has Karim Benzema got anything to do with this?
Yeah, Karim Benzema is interesting because that seems to be what has tipped Ronaldo over the edge. Because Al-Nassr's great rivals, Al-Hilal, yesterday announced a deal to sign Karim Benzema from Al-Ittihad.
Right.
And I think Cristiano Ronaldo is looking at the Saudi Pro League table and thinking, we are 1 point behind Al-Hilal. We are trying to win the league title for the first time in my time in Saudi Arabia. And during the January transfer window, we signed one player, a young Iraqi midfielder called Haider Abdul Karim, whereas the team who are 1 point ahead of us signed one of the best strikers in the world, the legendary Karim Benzema. Now, I think what Saudi officials would say is Cristiano, PIF, the Sovereign Wealth Fund, did not pay for Karim Benzema. That transfer was paid for by private investor at Al-Hilal, one of the richest men in the world, Prince Al-Walid bin Talal.
Benzema's leap from last year's champs to Saudi's all-time giants, it's a dagger to Ronaldo's title dreams. Ronaldo's been waiting since 2022 for that league crown, and here comes Benzema joining the enemy, turning up the heat to inferno levels. The bromance is tested, the stakes are sky high, pure emotional fireworks.
You ready for this, Benzema?
Let's do this superhero style. This is Benzema's cake.
Whew, what a saga. Who's got the edge at Saudi Showdown? Benzema's new squad or Ronaldo's revenge arc? Drop a comment below with your hot takes.
Remember to hit that subscribe button for more Epic Sports Shenanigans. We drop the laughs and drama weekly. Share this video with your crew, and let's keep the conversation kicking. See you next time.